What's going on again, guys? Welcome back to an episode of E-Train Games. I am your host, the E-Train, and today I'll be doing my entire NES collection. Now, you can tell behind me, I kind of changed up the background real quick. What I did was I took all my games, and I decided to put them all in, how do I put this, console order. So up here I would have my NES stuff, then I have the Super Nintendo, then the bottom is my 64, and then next would be GameCube, because in real life that's how it went. It was NES, Super NES, 64, and then GameCube. Down here my Xbox, then my 360, then over here is all my PS1, and then my PS2, and then my Genesis at the bottom. Oh, I forgot to say, and then the bottoms row down here is my PSP and my Dreamcast over here. So I decided just to do that, change it up a little bit. I kind of like that setup better, just to see how all the consoles go down the row. And to see that I don't have a whole lot of Super Nintendo that I thought I did. So, but anyway, I'm going to show you my entire NES collection. There's a lot of games here, so this might be a longer video than I wish, but I'll go try to go as fast as I can. So, let's start with the first deck. Alright, first off we got 10-Yard Fight. Sorry about the glare. Capcom's 1942, great shooter. 3D World Runner, Air Fortress, say it's a hidden gem, A Boy and His Blob, Adventure Island, great game. I only have the first one right now, but I'm planning on getting the rest of them probably later on. The Adventures of Lolo, looking for the second one. Another great game. The second one though goes for a lot of money, so I'm probably gonna wait on it for now. Bionic Commando, Blades of Steel, great hockey game. Bubble Bobble, first one. Captain Skyhawk. And Castlevania, first one. Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. I'm just missing the third one now. So, hopefully I can get that one as well, but that one's really expensive. Cobra Triangle, classic. Commando, not a bad game. Dash Galaxy and the Alien Asylum. It's okay. Deadly Towers. This is actually one of the first few RPGs made on the system. It's actually not that bad. Before what I heard from people is that it's very hard. So, I'll give you a close-up. It looks really cool. But it's actually a very hard game to play. I never played it yet myself, so probably try it out later on. Defender of the Crown. I love the cover art on that. Destination Earthstar. Pretty good game. Dick Tracy. Dig Dug 2. Donkey Kong Classics. This actually has Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. on it. So the original game's on it. So give you a close up. Funny thing about this one, I actually got this one for free. A friend of mine, what was it? I don't know, like last year or so, was cleaning out his stuff and he found this one in a box. So he gave it to me because he knew I collected games. So yeah, I still kept it. And what's funny is then I have the original Donkey Kong Jr. on the actual cart. Same thing with this one. I got it from a friend. The back though has this stuff on it. I don't know what it is though. But it works fine. It's not bad. I think I like the original Donkey Kong better though. Double Dragon, great game. Double Dragon 2. I think there's a third one, but I'm not positive. Double Dribble. Not a bad basketball game. DuckTales, which is funny. This one was pretty much a steal. What happened was I went to a garage sale last year, and there was an NES for sale, and he said, yeah, just buy the NES. I think it was like $10, $12, whatever it was. Came with a couple games. I still have a couple of them in here. And came home, and when I went to turn it on, I flipped open the thing, and this was stuck in there. I guess he completely forgot it was in there, but I got a free copy of DuckTales. It's in basically mint condition. So yeah, so it's only the first one. I don't have the second one. The second one is just ridiculous. But it was just funny. So every time I see it, it's the first thing I think of every time. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Pretty good game. Not bad. I enjoyed it. Dr. Mario. Same thing with this one. Yard sale. I got for like $2, I think. Dragon Spirit. Dragon Warrior. I actually got this in a pickup yesterday. I posted on Instagram. This was one of them. I got, I think it was like 3 other ones I think I got. So I got them all for $10. So this is the first one I got. Not too bad. I think there is a second one, but I haven't found it yet. So I am looking for it though. Dungeon Magic, Sword of the Elements. Pretty cool background as well. Short Order and Egg-Splode. The only thing about this game is I don't have the actual power pad to this one. As you can see down at the bottom, power pad required. I don't have the power pad, so technically this game is useless without it. But you know, I might just sell this off, or I might find the power pad and try it, and maybe I'll sell it. I don't know. But you know, it's just kind of cool. Has 2 little mini games in one, so they look like fun too. So, Excite Bike. You have to have Excite Bike with NES. Hope I say this right. Fascinado, I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. It's an RPG. It's kind of like Skyrim mixed in with Legend of Zelda, kinda, something like that. It's not too bad though. Fester's Quest. It's one I've been looking for a while. Right. Friday 13th. Pretty good game. I think it's a hidden gem. Not many people talk about this one that much. Ghostbusters. It's only the first one. I want the second one as well, but it's a lot of money. Oh, yes. Ghost and Goblins. For most part, it's almost mint. It is a little dirty. I just can't get the stuff out of there. But, with this one, I got this at a... What was it? Not a swap meet. It was like... I don't know. It was like me and like 3 other guys at like this Amish market. Berlin market, sorry. And what happened was... one guy had this, another guy had something else, I had something else. So we were like, oh, we all wanted the same game in front of like the clerk or whatever, and the clerk just like staring at us like, okay, then what are you here for? So we all just traded all of our games to each other, and you know, I wanted this one. I think I had, I forget what it was. I think I had like an extra copy of Crash or something. I forget on that order. And the other guy had a 007 game, GoldenEye for 64. The other guy wanted it, so we all decided just to do a giant circle. So we all just traded, and that was it. And then we walked out of the store. So it was just funny because the clerk was just staring at us like, okay, you know, because he didn't know what to say. He was just staring at us. So but it was pretty funny. So that's how I got this one. Pretty hard game, no lie. I think I like the Genesis version better, and I mean it's cool to have it on this because it's actually expensive, that game on the NES, but it is what it is. Godzilla, Monster of Monsters. Golf. Gradius, one of my favorite games on the NES. Guerrilla War. I had a friend of mine bought this for me. What happened was I had an extra copy of Jurassic Park on the Genesis, and I said, yo, I already have an extra copy, so I said, I'm just going to sell this off. He's like, well, don't sell it, let me buy it. I was like, okay. So what happened was I traded it to him, and he said, I'm buying a game for you right now that will make up for it. I was like, okay, and he got me this, so it's pretty good. People made Ikari Warriors. It's kind of in that direction, but it's a lot better, and it's just more smoother and better controls. So, Gunsmoke, game I've been looking for a long time. Heavy Shredding. This was another one with the lot I had. That was $10, so that was one of them. Hogan's Alley, one of my favorite games on the NES. Hydlide. Ice Hockey, which ain't too bad. I think I like Blade of Steel better, but this one isn't too bad. Ikari Warriors, like I said earlier. Guerrilla War is actually just Ikari Warriors, just better with everything. So, not too bad. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Has some yellowing on the front, but it ain't too bad. Infiltrator, another favorite of mine. Iron Tank, The Invasion of Normandy, which isn't too bad either. Iron Sword, Wizards and Warriors 2. Jaws, which isn't too bad. Karnov, I don't know what all this is, but it won't come off, but Karnov. King's Knight. Very favorite game of mine. Kirby's Adventure. And this beautiful mint condition cart. Kirby's like one of my favorite Nintendo characters. Kung Fu Heroes. Was actually it looks kind of stupid, but don't be fooled. This game's actually pretty good. I actually recommend this to anybody. And definitely if you have a friend, definitely pose with a friend. I definitely want to try this with a friend when Jared comes back. So it's actually pretty good. So I recommend this to anybody. Life Force, another favorite game of mine. Mach Rider, pretty good game. Max. Marble Madness, which is pretty fun. I think it's a hidden gem on the NES. I know there's a Super Nintendo version, but I heard it's not as great as the original, so I recommend it for anybody. I was actually playing this with Jared. We were like, oh, we're just going to try it out real quick. Well, we played it for like almost an hour and a half of just this, so it was pretty fun. So I recommend that definitely. Yes. Okay, so this is another game that I got in the 4-game lot. For people that are watching the video that already saw it, you already know what it is. For people that don't, it would be a copy of Mega Man 2, basically in a mint condition cart. It is real, so yeah, I've very shocked to find it. I never thought I would actually find a Mega Man game for the NES in a garage sale, but I did. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. Basically, I want to get all the Mega Man games for the NES, and I think right now is a good time, because I've been going on eBay and Amazon and other places, and I've been seeing that the Mega Man games for the NES hasn't been expensive as they were. Right now, I remember where the first one, just like 8 months ago, was like $100. Now it's down to like 50, and like I forget what else was out there. Like the third one is like down to like 30. The fourth one's 30. The fifth one is most expensive at like 90, but then the sixth one goes down to like to 50 again. So I think right now they're really cheap right now. So I'm planning on the next couple weeks of buying the rest of these because I really want them. Metal Gear. It's only the first one. I don't have the second one. Mickey Mousecapade, which is sorry for the glare. There you go. I say it's a hidden gem on the NES. Pretty good game. Monopoly. Mystery Quest. Narc. This was a really funny game, just because this game came out in the arcades during like the 90s when it was like just say no to drugs and stuff, and oh, it even says it on the cover right there, just say no. So basically all this game is that you're a cop and you just shoot crackheads, and you blow them up, and if they ask for mercy, you still kill them and whatnot. So I thought this game was pretty funny when it came out. I still play it though, just because it's just funny and just like all the characters are just hilarious. So definitely a good game though. It is cheap. I haven't seen it go no more than like $7. So I recommend this to anybody. And if you have a friend, it's even more fun. So definitely pick this up. Where we go? NES Play Action Football. Ninja Gaiden. It's only the first one. So I love the cover. It looks really nice. Pinbot. Looks really cool as well. Pinball. Stack over here. Pinball Quest. RC Pro-Am. Rad Racer, which is a favorite game of mine. Renegade. Not the best cart in the world. As you can tell, it has that scratch right here, and it's pretty dirty. I'm looking for a better copy of it right now. But considering that I can never find it in stores, found it at a garage sale actually. So I'd rather just keep it. If I ever do find one, I might switch it out, but until then, I'm just going to keep this one. RoboCop. It's only the first one. Russian Attack. Hope I say this right. Cycross, thinks I say it. Silent Service. I like that cover art too. It's a pretty good game. I think it's a hidden gem. It's kind of like Battleship a little bit in a way, but you're like on a submarine, you just take out other ships. So it's kind of has like that Battleship-ish feel to it. And I'm pretty sure this was the last one in the 4-game lot. I think I missed one earlier, but oh well. I don't remember exactly what it was. But the last one was Skate or Die. Never played it, but it looked interesting, so I picked it up. Sky Shark. Looks really nice. Soccer. Spy Hunter. We're getting to the end here. Stealth ATF. It's actually not a bad game. I actually recommend it. It's pretty good. Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt put together. Duck Hunt, sorry. Put together. Super Mario Brothers 2. Super Mario Brothers 3. Super Pitfall. Tecmo Bowl. And Tecmo Super Bowl. TMNT. Tennis. Tetris. The Adventures of Bayou Billy. I think that's how you say it. The Black Bass. Coming down to the wire here, guys, finally. The Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout. I never played it, but I got it because it was a Looney Tunes game. The Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle. It's only the first one. I have I think the second and third one on the Game Boy, so not too bad. It's kind of a puzzle game. Definitely good though. I say it's a hidden gem as well, so sorry about the glare. But yeah. The Goonies 2. Sorry about the glare. Yes, obviously you have to have this if you have the NES, and that would be The Legend of Zelda in the gold cart. The Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants. Three Stooges, one of my favorite TV shows. Tiger Heli. Tom and Jerry, another classic. Top Gun. Top Gun, The Second Mission. Top Gun, The Second Mission. The first, Wizards and Warriors. Wrath of the Black Manta. And finally, the last four. Hope I say this right. Exevius, I think that's how you say it. Xyz, which is a hidden gem, definitely, on the NES. Yoshi. And finally, the last one, Yoshi's Cookie. So, that's basically it, guys. Like I said, it was going to be a long video, longer than I expected. But actually not too bad, considering what yesterday's was. So yeah, pretty happy about it. Oh, yes, real quick, also at that lot, I went to my game store, and I found a copy of Resident Evil Code Veronica on the Dreamcast. It is down there, but I don't feel like bringing it up, just take my word for it. And the last thing is, I got, finally, after all this time, I got a Superboy. Now, I'll show you what that is right now. And this is a Superboy. If you can't tell already, it's basically a portable Super Nintendo. You have your D-pad, your buttons, start, select. You have your shoulder buttons up top, on and off. You actually put headphones to it. There's a volume switch. And I think there's something else. Oh, yes. So you put your cartridges in here. And you turn it on. And up here is your charging port. And here, with this, is the AV. So basically, you could plug the AV here. And you could plug it to a TV and use this as your controller. And what's also cool is that you can also put two Super Nintendo controller ports here, plug to the TV, and you can use this as your tentacle Super Nintendo. So it is really bulky though, you can tell. It's pretty bulky, but it doesn't hurt your hands. It's actually pretty light. Actually, I'll show you a little bit of it right now. Copy of Clay Fighter 2 Judgment Clay, which for most people don't know is actually a ripoff of Terminator 2 Judgment Day. So I'll show you a little bit here. Not much glare. Volume up a little bit. Doesn't want to work for me right now. Hold on. It'll work now. There it goes. So, as you can see, plays just fine. Like I said, there's the volume switch. So, it's pretty cool. It works just like a Super Nintendo. I'll show you a little bit here. I'm not gonna do good, but I'm gonna suck pretty bad. So, but I'll show you a little bit here. So you kind of get the idea. So, but it's really cool. I can basically bring this to work and just sit down and just play Super Nintendo games. It is pretty bulky at the top, but it's kind of cool. It's almost like a Game Boy, kind of, in a way. But, take this out of here before I forget. So, but that's basically it, guys. With the NES stuff, I just threw that in there just because that was also something I got yesterday as well. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll probably do... I might do my Super Nintendo collection. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe shorten the videos down a little. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe as well. I'll leave my Instagram name at the bottom. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everybody.